Welcome back to Forest Reviews, your go-to place for military tech breakdowns, futuristic concepts, and exclusive looks at what's new in the defense and aviation world. Today, we're diving deep into something that's been flying a little under the radar, and no pun intended, but it's something that could have a major impact on future battlefield dynamics, the CRV7 2026 model from Canada. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the CRV7, let's do a quick recap. The CRV7 is a Canadian-designed air-to-ground rocket that originally emerged in the 1970s. It was developed by Bristol Aerospace and quickly became known for its speed, accuracy, and high kinetic energy. This rocket system was widely used on aircraft like the F-18 Hornet and has seen deployment on helicopters and even some ground platforms. But what we're talking about today isn't the old-school CRV7. This is the 2026 model, a conceptual upgrade that Canadian defense engineers are pushing toward as a potential game-changer. Now let's get into the meat of it. The 2026 model is still in developmental stages, but based on leaked specs and defense industry insights, we've compiled what we believe to be a reliable overview of what this system could look like. First off, propulsion. The 2026 CRV7 is rumored to incorporate advanced composite propellants that not only reduce launch signature but increase effective range by up to 40%. That's huge. The original CRV7 already had a reputation for its range up to 4 km in most configurations, but this new model might be pushing 6 km or more. That gives it much more flexibility for high-speed aircraft or rotary platforms to engage without getting too close to threats. The warhead options are expected to be modular. That means pilots or ground teams can select from various payloads before launch, anything from anti-personnel to anti-armor, even electronic warfare packages or smart submunitions. The modularity is key here because it offers tactical commanders flexibility depending on the mission profile. In theory, one aircraft loadout could tackle both hard and soft targets just by switching rocket heads. That's efficiency you can't overlook. Now let's talk about accuracy. One of the criticisms of unguided rockets historically is that while they're devastating, they're not always precise. That's changing. The 2026 CRV7 is likely to feature an optional guidance kit that integrates GPS or laser-seeking tech. Think JDAM, but for rockets. This upgrade could make the new CRV7 operate in a similar fashion to a low-cost precision strike weapon. Combine that with reduced cost compared to guided missiles, and you're looking at a force multiplier, particularly for nations or groups that need to stretch every defense dollar. But what really sets the 2026 model apart, and this is where things get futuristic, is its data connectivity. There are rumors, albeit speculative, that the Canadian defense sector is exploring a version of the CRV7 that can be linked into a broader network. That means potential mid-flight adjustments, post-launch target confirmation, and integration with drone swarms or ISR platforms. Imagine firing a rocket from a helicopter and having a drone overhead confirm the target and adjust the impact point in real time. That's not science fiction anymore. That's where battlefield tech is heading, and Canada seems to be laying the groundwork. Let's touch on the build. The model revealed at the 2025 DIFSEC conference showcased a sleek, lightweight design that uses carbon fiber reinforced casings. These materials help reduce overall weight while maintaining durability and heat resistance. Less weight means more can be carried, and more rockets on target means greater mission success probability. And of course, the redesigned fins and stabilizers on the model suggest better in-flight stability, especially during high-speed launches or complex maneuvers. The Canadian Forces, according to insider reports, are looking to pair this new model with unmanned combat air vehicles, potentially even newer iterations of the loyal wingman-type drones. These unmanned systems can carry multiple CRV7s into hostile airspace without risking a human pilot, offering strategic advantage and reduced casualty risk. Now let's talk real-world implications. If this 2026 model is rolled out and performs as theorized, it could change how allied forces approach close air support. Traditional air-to-ground missiles like the AGM-114 Hellfire are precise but expensive. The CRV7 2026 might offer a middle ground, affordable, adaptable, and powerful. That's a sweet spot that many militaries are desperately looking to fill. Of course, it's not all confirmed. A lot of what we're discussing here is based on credible modeling and what we've seen at defense expos, but until full-scale testing and field deployment occur, we can't be 100% certain on performance. Still, if Canada manages to bring this vision to life, they'll be re-establishing themselves as major innovators in the tactical munitions space. So, final thoughts. The CRV7 2026 isn't just an upgrade, it's rethink. It takes everything that made the original rocket great and injects modern battlefield requirements into the equation. It's faster, smarter, longer ranged, and potentially connected to a broader networked warfare system. For a rocket born in the Cold War, that's quite a future. Thanks for watching Forest Reviews. If you found this deep dive informative, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, do you think the CRV7 2026 has a real future on tomorrow's battlefield? Or is this another concept that might not make it past the model stage? Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your mind on the tech.